Newfoundland siblings meet their fluffy puppy brother, and their love instantly overflows. What happens when two enormous, love-filled Newfoundlands meet their new baby brother? Pure joy and floofy wagging tails, of course. These gentle giants didn't just welcome him in. They calmly showered him with the kind of affection that only Newfus can deliver. It's everything you'd hope for from this famously friendly and outgoing breed and more. Watch this adorable puppy get the warmest welcome home in the charming April 25th video. I could watch this homecoming 100 times. Kekoa and Makani made sure their new little Newfie brother, Blaze, felt like part of the family the moment his paws hit the ground. That white-tipped tail and those tiny white toes, so precious Blaze might have initially been unsure, and who could blame him? But it didn't take long for him to settle in after a very polite, well-mannered sniffing session. Moments later, he was trotting right alongside his big brothers like he'd been part of the gang all along. Something tells me this trio will have a lot of fun together. Newfoundlands excel at sibling love. According to the AKC, Newfoundlands' famously gentle temperaments make them ideal family dogs. Their nurturing instincts kick in, especially around puppies and kids, and they often express affection through calm companionship and protective play. This warm, tail-wagging welcome is just one more example of how Newfas wear their hearts on their furry sleeves. Want to see more of Blaze in action? Check out this video of him working on his recall. Although puppies can shake things up and keep us on our toes, they also bring that magical mix of chaos, joy, and unconditional love. And there's no doubt this newly expanded crew is ready to show Blaze the ropes, one joyful wag at a time. West Highland White Terrier Dad, meeting his puppy for first time is sweetness overload. Is there anything better than an adorable cuddle puddle of puppies? Actually, yes. It's the very first interaction the pup's proud parent has with them, especially when you can tell they're beyond thrilled with the new addition. Finnegan, a West Highland Terrier, recently met his sweet daughter for the first time, and though Mom didn't know how the two would react to one another, it's an emotional scene that'll leave a smile on your face. This precious little man did an A job during the 2-minute intro, and it seems his daughter felt the same way. The doggy daddy's listening and obedience skills are top-notch, as Mom calmly directs Finnegan to be gentle as he approaches the tiny puppy. I know I say gentle 1,000 times. My pups know that means switch to kisses, the caption says. We were unsure how Finn would react. Turns out he's a rockstar dad. The method, which allowed the puppy who patiently waited to greet her dad to leave the comfort of her bed at her own pace, worked like a charm. With the terrier papa mostly hanging back to assess this mysterious, small creature approaching, both could decide whether to forge forward or double back. Dare I say this is a dream first visit? The heartwarming clip made many followers feel things, and same is. One person wrote, "This is definitely the cutest thing I've seen all day, and Yaddle'll be hard to top." Other noted he was such a good boy, and the two together are a pair of beautiful furry babies. And I think it's the beginning of an epic bond. The patient, loving, gentle new dad typically goes by Finnegan, but his mom replied in the comments, he also answers to Finn, Finnegan, Finny, Finmonster, and the Finstigator when he's causing trouble, though I can't imagine this good boy being any sort of problem. Watch as he fearlessly protects his home against any potential intruders, braving the windy conditions like a champ. Finnegan may be new at parenting, but already he's doing an amazing job making sure his daughter is safe and loved. Whatever happens next, I'm positive the Finstigator will crush it just as he did with this intro. Service dog almost breaks character while trying to be obedient. Upon seeing Mom for first time in 10 days, this dog wanted to run over to Mom so bad. Service dogs are some of the most well-trained dogs out there, after all. In order for them to be able to do their jobs and help their humans properly, they have to be. This includes being able to block out distractions while they're on the clock. No matter how excited they get about something, they're not supposed to react. It's very clear that the service dog in the TikTok video below takes his job seriously. Even though he was reuniting with his mom for the first time after 10 days, he didn't move a muscle, but he looked like he really wanted to. On Wednesday, April 30th, at Dogfather360 shared what happened when her service dog was there waiting to pick her up from the airport. Even though it appeared like he wanted to jump up and run to her, he resisted the urge. But it doesn't look like it was easy. However, the second he was able to run over to his mom, he let all that excitement out of his body. He's so happy. This is a good boy indeed. Every service dog gets time off the clock. Don't worry, service dogs aren't supposed to be on perfect behavior 24 hours a day. All service dogs should get daily off time that they can use to chill out and be a regular dog, because they deserve to relax and play just like any other pup. As Paws of War points out, when they're at home is when service dogs usually get their playtime and can be off duty. So a reunion that took place during that time of the day likely would have looked a lot different in a video. However, it's important not to approach a service dog if they look like they're rehabbing off time when you see them in public. There's a good chance they aren't, and some dogs will even nap while they're on the clock if they can catch some downtime, because like I mentioned, they're still dogs, and dogs are going to nap. Little Orange Cat's sweet bond with Big St. Bernard is the definition of pure love who says dogs and cats can't get along. Sometimes friendships blossom between the most unlikely people and pets. Animal lovers who have a cat often worry about bringing a dog into the mix and vice versa. But one pair is proving that there's no reason these two long-considered rivals can't become besties. In this short but incredibly heartwarming video uploaded to TikTok by Dali Thebernard, a little orange cat and a big beautiful St. Bernard show off the bond they share. Take a look. Isn't that the sweetest thing? The way the cat nuzzles Dolly and curls right into her is so precious. What really gets us is the way Dolly scoots back a bit to make sure the little kitty has enough room before they settle in for some serious spooning. Dolly is such a cute name for this gentle St. Bernard, who seems almost caught off guard by this show of love. Dolly's family captioned the photo, "Not sure why she loves me so much." The way Dolly sniffs this cat is so funny. It's as if she is trying to figure out exactly where her little pal has been and what the friendly feline has been up to. This almost looks like a reunion of sorts friends, or a couple who are catching up at the end of a long day and happy to be back in one another's company. St. Bernards are known for being affectionate with their families and very easygoing with kids. While they're typically good with other dogs, supervision is recommended. When it comes to Dolly and this kitty, we'd recommend keeping an eye on them simply for the sake of soaking up all that cuteness. Incredibly rare breed of puppies plot their enclosure escape, and cutest jailbreak heists, the smart pups teach the others how to break free. No matter what breed a dog is, it's inevitable that during puppyhood they're going to get into some trouble. Fearless curiosity, mixed with a healthy dose of unbridled confidence, means that young'uns are bound to test the limits whenever they get the chance. When the whole litter is together, things get even more chaotic. This is the exact scene that recently played out with a crew of Chinese Chongqing puppies, who decided they'd rather take their chances with the world after learning how to escape an enclosure. The 39-second clip shared by Imperial Emperor Chongqingza, conservationist and breeder of the rare breed, shows the perfect puppy jailbreak heist. Once one of the babies figures out the best method to escape, the others watch and learn, following suit. If that doesn't showcase how smart this breed is, I'm not sure what does. What makes the video even funnier is that an adult dog paces around them as they execute their strategic plan. Does he even know he's a witness to this crime? I'd walk away and pretend I didn't see it, too. Less than 2,000 Chongqings left in the world. These dogs aren't easy to find. Known for being noble, fearless, independent, and intelligent, these hunting mastiffs are loyal and extremely protective of their people. Their faces resemble a combination of French bulldogs, boxers, and various pit bull breeds, making them look like the saddest little teddy bears with the most soulful stare that could warm anyone's cold, dead heart. Take a look at the son of most famous Chongqing ever, whose character and love he brings to the pack far surpasses his impressive pedigree. Efforts are being made to restore the breed's population, which is good news for dog enthusiasts around the world. And as cute the puppies are, it'd be long before more people want to know about this amazing dog, including how epic their escape skills are. Golden Retriever puppy meeting Orange Cat for the first time is the most polite little gentleman. The Golden Retriever puppy knows this Orange Cat is not messing around. Cats and dogs get along a lot better than most of the movies would have you believe. It might be a tough introduction, and the first few weeks might be a little rough too. However, once things settle, it'll be totally worth it. On Friday, May 2nd, one Golden Retriever puppy was caught on video trying to make this hard time as easy as he possibly could. When he met his Orange Cat brother, he did everything he could to make sure he felt as respected as possible. Riley the golden retriever seems to have made a decent first impression on his brother, but it could be better. In time, I'm sure they'll get on just fine. Riley is 8 weeks old, which means he must have literally just gotten to his forever home. Introducing them on the first day is a little crazy, though it's sometimes the only option. They did exactly what they should have. Riley is in the bathtub. Can't get out. His orange brother could get in if he wanted, but he doesn't seem interested. He just wants to show Riley who's boss. It works like a charm. Riley avoids eye contact and doesn't even try to nip or paw at him. It's pretty obvious who the real top dog is. The orange cat has been through this before, with their older golden brother Cosmo, except he was the intruder at that time. Cosmo and the kitty have a pretty good relationship, so hopefully these two will be the same someday. This period of shyness is pretty standard for puppies, often referred to as the honeymoon phase. It can last anywhere from a few days to a few weeks. Your pup is adjusting to their new environment and instinctually doesn't want to cause trouble. As they get more comfortable, that goes away. Riley has already started to open up in his home, and it won't be long before he starts testing the waters with his brothers. Good luck, Dalmatian's
guys.
crazy spins are giving Oreo McFlurry vibes, and it's too cute. This Dalmatian looks like an Oreo milkshake in the blender. If you've ever been a child, you probably know the struggle. You really want food, but your parents are not feeling it for one reason or another. When you pass by the McDonald's, your mom looks at you and she says, "There's food at home." There isn't. It does not hit the same. On Monday, April 28th, one Dalmatian put that to the test. With some crazy spins and a little bit of attitude, she successfully created an Oreo McFlurry at home. It's one we cannot get enough of. Cleo the mini Dalmatian might just be the cutest Dalmatian I've ever seen. And I know for a fact I've seen at least 101 others. Cleo is a mini Dalmatian, which makes her just about perfect for life in the big city where she currently resides. She's still a puppy too, which only adds to the craziness. Dalmatians aren't known for their chill, and the puppy crazies make this approximately 100 times worse. In fact, Cleo can be found engaging in McFlurry mode more often than not. She's always running, spinning, or moving past in a gray blob. She's super skilled too. She can find a way to spin in even the tightest of spaces, like during her designated hammock time. Dalmatians are typically large dogs. They stand about 24 inches at the shoulder and can weigh up to 70 pounds. They can be a little hard to manage sometimes too. They'd love to run and play, and training them to walk on a leash without pulling can be an uphill battle. Mini Dalmatians are the perfect compromise for people who really want an energetic, funny, and kind dog, but can't accommodate their size. Bred selectively over time, mini Dalmatians are about half the size of a standard Dalmatian. Cleo is a very happy city girl, and it kind of breaks my heart that she'll never get to try an Oreo McFlurry for herself. Neither will we, though, since the machine is always broken.